everybody, welcome back for another video. I'd like to start off by thanking everybody for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Just hitting that over the weekend here, so that's pretty neat. Thanks for watching and sharing and whatever else you guys do. As you can see, it's pretty wet around here. Yeah, right around 2 inches of rain over the weekend, so kind of puts a pause on any chopping or anything of that sort. We started on some custom packing jobs.
Kind of put a pause on your whole day.
Yeah. Here's some corn I've been checking on. Decent. Not sure what happened here. It's kind of a weird growth defect, ain't it? To just have no top like that.
Once in a while you'll have that.
Yeah.
Usually it's like severely hot right at that moment.
Yeah. But so we got a little ways to go before we chop ours now again, because it was really green before this rain and not drying down real fast, and I think this rain is gonna make it dry down even slower, so probably gain moisture.
Yeah.
But so ways to go before that. Still waiting on the engine for this guy. Kind of would like to have it back right now. Could probably get her put back together, but worried about when I get there. So yeah, that's what's been going on around here. Oh, and we did fourth crop. Did fourth crop hay 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
A week ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yep. Did fourth crop hay. It was a pretty good crop. Chopped it, put it on top of second crop. So got to move all the tires off the bunker and then put them back on.
Did I make a third crop?
No, it's still fourth. But yeah, we'll see what we get into today. Well, the sky opened up again right as I went out there, so I got soaked and changed shirts. Gonna work on this defacer. We haven't been using it because bearings are out. See, the bearing holder is broken a lot, so haven't been using it. Really should be using it. Having some issues in the feed that I think this would definitely help, but haven't had time to fix it. And
yeah, no rainy days.
No rainy days. It never rains except for now. We've had like the third day in a row of rain, huh?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take our rainy day and do a rainy day project. Gonna take these holders out and see if we can't just thread it, because the biggest problem with this is this design. The original bearing holders had an extra screw hole, and then you basically had a strap with the nuts on it, and then that was bolted on to the back side, so it would hold it all together. But with replacement bearings and stuff like that didn't work anymore. So we've tried welding them on there. We've tried using the strap idea, and it just hasn't worked. So we're actually going to try just tapping new holes, or threading the holes rather, on the bearing holders. And you're actually getting them all apart, huh?
I am.
That's impressive.
And yes.
There we go. Nothing to it. But yeah, we're gonna try that and see if that works, because they hard to find parts for these. Berlon quit making them. I tried calling the company. Wait for them to quit making noise.
Yeah, their advice was buy a new one, huh?
No, their advice was, we don't make those anymore, and we haven't made them for a long time. I believe the representative I talked to, he said, I've been here for 15 years and they didn't make it, they quit making it. Got most of the parts off, so we need to take off. We got the chain apart. All the bolts are out. Just need to get a couple of bolts off the bottom, and then should be able to pry this out of there. There's a pit crew over here. Well, we got her out. That one's in decent shape there.
He ain't gonna come off as nice.
Well, that one's already off.
He's already off.
That one came off in pieces. On this side, the welding the nuts actually worked. And it makes for a method of taking it off. Essentially just jack it off of there. It's almost all the way off. Getting some good pops on her. There we go, got her off of there. Wasn't too bad. Now we're going to see if we can find a tap that will fit that, and if we can cut threads into it. Otherwise, might try the welding idea again and just hope it goes a little better. Well, it's still raining. Went to town and got parts for that, and then I went to my uncle's shop and he had a tap, so he helped me cut some threads in there. So got some bolts. I'll just thread right in there now. So maybe a little bit cheaper than, what were they, 500 bucks a piece to buy them with the threads?
Yeah, 500 bucks a piece.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how much that was, because in town they just bill it to the account. They don't give you a receipt. So
I think those are like 100 bucks.
These 100 bucks?
I think so.
That seems reasonable.
Something like that.
But so we got that, got some screws so that Dad can keep piecing stuff back together. He seems to go through a lot of wood screws trying to patch things. So we like to use them big ones. They got a good bite, hold stuff together well. But then we also took got to see what caused the damage on the 245. They're still waiting on parts to get back so they can reassemble it. They're waiting on the engine block itself and the crankshaft. But so this is a connecting rod here, and they are not supposed to have a crack like that. So this hole is here for lubrication, so the oil can get in here. This is where this is the wrist pin end of your connecting rod that connects to your crankshaft. That's what I thought would be the problem, was on the crankshaft end. I never thought that this would be the problem. So because this was cracked, this bushing wore out, and you can see there's a stamp on there. Not supposed to be like that. That is where the valves on the cylinder head were getting hit. So because that bushing was wore out, there's slop and the crack, all that slop in there. This was coming up and hitting the top of the head, or bottom of the head, I guess you should say. So that's what was making that horrendous banging noise, and what led to the demise. So yeah, got some closure on that at least.
Wrong side.
Wrong. The lighting ain't very good here. Let me get this shaft polished up. Forgot we still gotta get the old bearing out of there. So let's go. Might need some torch work. Never know. Hopefully she pops off nice. Well, that bearing didn't want to come off, so I said no more Mr. Nice Guy. Firepower. Oh. Okay, temperamental. Come on now. Come on, just slide off there nice. There. That is how you cut the bearing off without damaging the shaft. Take her down by layers. That usually does the trick. Your shaft is not going to heat up the same rate as your bearing usually, so that's how you can cut them off without damaging anything. And I always use a torch. Grinder takes too long in my opinion, and you can never get in there good. It's on.
Okay.
You just stand there and hold the camera.
I'll just stand here and look pretty. You want helpful advice from behind the camera?
Sure. What are you thinking?
Yeah, put her in a little further. A little more. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right about there. Yeah. That's a lot better. Oh, too far. Yeah, go a little further now. Yep.
Well, we're struggling a little bit to get these bolts lined up, and it's getting late enough. I think we'll call her a day, pick up on this tomorrow, so we'll see ya tomorrow. We'll get back to her. Well, it's next morning, getting back to working on this. Get these bolts all started in there. Gotta use my punch and just kind of wiggle everything around, get things to line up nice. Maybe. Hopefully. Well, a bit later in the day now, I had to help Dad with a project in the house and eat breakfast and all that good stuff. But as you can see, we have since gone backwards with our progress. Had it in there, screwed around with it for like an hour, trying to get everything, all the bolts to line up. Had no luck, so I decided to just pull her out and re-drill all these holes out here. I drilled them yesterday, but didn't drill them big enough. Now we got some wiggle room. We're just can't quite get everything to sit perfect, so got them drilled out. Got that. Got to change that grease zerk out on there. Now, after with all that, we should be good to go. If we're not, I guess we'll just throw it in the scrap pile, because sick of fighting this thing. Like the third time in the last 2 years. I had to put these bearings in because they keep breaking. The bearings aren't going out. It's just, I think I showed that yesterday. Dad must have picked that stuff up. I'll go back in. There, and I'll see if it holes line up better. Hopefully they do. Well, we got all four started on this side. Dad's coming back in a minute here. He's gonna help me get these lined up. So I'm gonna pick this drum up and I gotta move it around in there. Voice control. Everything's voice control these days.
Yeah, what's my children are?
Hopefully they're going so easy just because they're lined up and not because we're not even close. I gotta get a wrench.
Open up. That side tight?
Got this side tightened up with this, all of our washers. So that's looking good. I thought we needed some spacers over here, but turns out we don't. So Dad's gonna take that one back out.
I just got it back in.
You just got it back in?
Yeah.
You might as well just take it back out now.
Huh.
Might as well have them all be the same.
I thought this one needed a spacer. We might be better off leaving it.
Well, I guess we'll find out here.
Well, it's too late now. It's not going to come back out for another time.
Well, yeah, I thought that they were hitting on the drum, but I guess it was just, since I didn't have that side on, I couldn't turn the drum. It just felt like they tightened up. Kind of odd, but also he's probably not getting as much torque as I would out of that wrench. Sometimes it's good to have a weaker being on the on the ratchet, then you don't break stuff.
Yeah. Want to see the weaker being put one upside your head? All right, try and spin it. Oh yeah.
Well, that spins nice.
Golden.
That spins like we got new bearings.
Yeah.
Or one new bearing anyway.
All right. Where's your?
There. Just gotta put that chain on, and we can go face some
Where's
feed.
your bolt for the end here?
Right there, with the hole through it. Right next to the shiny one.
This one?
Yep.
Too long enough?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You have a wrench for him?
Yep. In my back pocket.
Perfect. You got the one on that side?
About to be.
You have a 1 wrench in your back pocket?
Nope.
That's what I need.
Oh, you need a 1 inch?
Yeah.
Rats. Tightening up the bolts on the ends. I think that's good.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're gonna pull it in too much.
Oh yeah. We've done that before.
Yeah, where all of a sudden you can't turn anything.
Yeah. Still good?
Yep.
Okay.
Still rolls like a beauty. There. This might actually work. Why didn't we do that a long time ago?
I don't know.
It's been broke for quite a while.
Yeah.
It's taken us plenty long to do this, so
Yeah,
it's...
the pile's starting to look like it's been broke for a while.
Yeah. We'll get her cleaned up again. Getting this chain routed back in. Easiest if you use a piece of wire there.
You can see that brace, am I over it?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, ready?
Yep. And there we go. Look at that. A little more. Roll her a little more. That'll work.
Okay. Then we gotta feed it through the bottom the same way?
I think the bottom,
or are you
I think
okay?
the bottom I can reach.
Okay.
Ooh. There. Chains together. Dad got that piece buttoned down there. Just getting the chain tension set where I want it to be. Trying not to over tighten anything. There, I think that looks good. There. Beautiful. Get a wrench and tighten that one up. Dad's getting them tightened up down there. Throw some grease at it. We'll try it out later after dinner time. Hey, had a monkey wrench thrown at me yesterday, so Dad did use the Defacer yesterday, but thought I'd give you guys a little shot of it anyway. Running nice and smooth, nothing's banging around. That was that silage right off there. It's working great. So, yeah. I think that'll do it for this one. Hopefully that thing keeps on working beautifully like it is. And thanks again for subscribing and getting me to 1,000 subscribers. It's been a goal of mine for a while. And we made it, so now I guess the next goal is 2,000. Keep on growing it. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.